guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your home of Nollywood reviews. All right, so today I'm going to be looking at Linda Ikeji's new movie, and this is titled Dark October. It's on Netflix. This movie is a recreation of the 2012 unfortunate incident in Aluu community where four students were killed via jungle justice on the allegation that they stole. So bold of Linda to try to revisit this topic of jungle justice. Of course, there are the allegations that she didn't consult the families of the deceased before going on to produce this, but that's a topic for another day. My job here is to do what I do best, which is talk about the movie, great and not so good sides of the movie. And so let's start. First, what I like about this movie. Number one, I think the events are true to the time in reference here. The students, Leonard and the roommate, are into rapping, and you find that the songs they compare theirs to were songs popular around 2012. The images on the walls of rappers on the wall they had on the walls of the hostel are that of MI, Lil Wayne, who were very popular around that 2012, and of course the evergreen rap icon Tupac. So that's a plus. In fact, so true the events to the time in reference that even the phones were phones popular in 2012 and around then. I even saw somebody using a BlackBerry phone. So great, fantastic, very commendable. Number two, I like the code mixing used by community members, members of the community when they are talking. So they speak their dialects and they fuse English. It's natural, what you expect. So I love it. The code mixing is great. Number three, I think the production elicits the right emotional response. You watch the movie and you understand the animalistic angle to jungle justice, how bad a thing it is. So this movie puts it in the right way. How bad you feel towards the end of the movie is just a message, or perhaps one of the messages the movie tries to send across, and it achieves that. The right, background music to go with the scenes we watch. So the right, response is elicited by the movie emotionally, and that's a plus. Then the next one, I think some persons have criticized the fact that the students and the majority of the actors there, are known, save for one or two persons. The majority of the actors are unknown, but I do think it's a good thing actually. I just like the way unknown actors are brought to the fore because it's easy to mask poor acting by getting people who are well known. You look at the screen, you see your favorite actor or a well-known actor, you don't begin to scrutinize their performance. But if as an unknown actor, can only stand out if they act well. And I think the actors, major ones, gave a decent account for themselves overall. I also think it's a good thing. I look forward to seeing more movies where greenhorns are given the platform to show themselves. I think we saw that in Far From Home, where a lot of the student characters there were largely unknown. This is a good thing in my opinion. I sort of like it. But then, are there areas where I expected the movie to do better? Certainly. Let's get down to them. All right, in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you get notifications when I upload any new video. And of course, don't forget to like and share this one. So, areas where I believe the movie could have done better. Number one, I believe that perhaps the movie would have been better if characters who know how to rap were actually cast for the roles of Leonard and the friend, especially Leonard. I mean, he's supposed to be a rapper. He goes on stage to rap, but each time he goes on stage to rap, there's a sound introduced, superimposed, and then the voice of Leonard is drowned out Even the voice of the crowd is drowned out, so you only see Leonard moving his lips, moving his lips along with the music that's playing. So it's like there's a song already recorded somewhere, done somewhere, and each time this guy comes to the stage for the rap battle, the song is being played instead. So you don't hear the audience, the crowd, and their reactions, their or no, no, no. So it doesn't sound like it's live. That's one. It happens also when they're in the room, in the hostel, and the song is being played and they want to dance to the song. They turn on the volume, and immediately that sound again is superimposed. So I just feel, especially for the rapping part, they should have gone for someone who can actually rap. Or, Leonard should have taken time to rap well enough so it's his voice we hear and not another one superimposed. Number two, well, I thought the students should have spoken Pidgin English more. They do speak Pidgin fairly often towards the end of the movie or at some point in the movie. But at the beginning, they speak too much English for my liking. It's unusual for a public school setting, a public university setting in Nigeria. The most of the students, speak Pidgin or mix it up and stuff. But just a few times you hear students hold conversations in standard English with no Pidgin getting into it and stuff. So I just think initially they should have spoken more Pidgin, but they do, in fact, get to speak more of it later on. But overall, I'm not sure they spoke enough of it. It doesn't reflect the reality of public schools in Nigeria. Number three, the acting in some areas at some point the acting doesn't look so comfortable, so real. It looks like it's forced, feels unreal. The first scene actually where Leonard is talking with his friend who's come to visit him, who's just returned from London, the conversation doesn't quite flow so well. But beyond that, the phone conversation between Leonard and the mom, oh God, I was like, what's happening? Well, the mom was just saying, son, this is one son. It sounded like a scene from an American movie. Son, this is one son, the way he was checking up on him, talking about textbooks. I know some mothers can be so caring, even towards kids who are already in university, but there's something unnatural about, that conversation they had. Very unnatural. I just think overall they could have acted better. But like I said, these are largely unknown characters, so I wasn't expecting an Oscar performance from them. A bit decent, but room for improvement. The next one, I'm thinking that the viewer should have been shown more about how robbers were terrorizing the Akku community to maybe begin to justify their mob action towards the suspected robbers, towards the end. I mean, the viewer is told about how robbers terrorize the area, but for something so serious that the people have not become bloodthirsty to the extent of lynching 4 students just like that, I believe the viewer should have been shown enough. The viewer should have seen several accounts, several incidents of robberies in Akko community, so that we can begin to understand maybe why they are so bloodthirsty. The next one. Now, I found it very strange that nobody among the crowd of people performing this jungle justice, mobbing the 4 students, that nobody was capturing the moment with their phone. It was 2012. Camera phones were common in those days. Camera phones were everywhere in 2012. In fact, the majority of people who read the Aluu story and saw pictures and videos did so because people captured the moment and posted on social media, on the internet, and whatsoever. I also think the camera quality wasn't great for a Netflix movie. But perhaps that's an attempt to show the quality available back in 2012, or just some shortcoming. Well, overall, I think it's a decent outing for Linda. She will do better with time. By the time she's into her second, third, fifth movie, she's going to be doing very well. So far, a decent outing for her. Some areas she did very well. Some areas she could do with some improvement. And on this note, I think the movie is 5/10. Not terrible, not out of this world. room for improvement. Kudos to her all the same. Alright guys, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe so you get notified when next I post a video.